Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And this is going to be my last time talking about Simone Biles and Jonathan Biles. I, I thought I was done last night when I put out the video, a hot topics video, but then I just ran across it was an interview with Simone Biles, and I think it was Kevin Hart and what's the name? What's the guy's name? Keenan. I don't know if this is an old interview and it's just now starting to make its rounds because one of the hot topics of conversation is Simone Biles and Jonathan Biles. I don't know. It could be a new interview. But, anyways, so before I want to play the audio in a little bit, but before we get into that, I want to say this. I think what's going on with Simone and other women and other men is there's this game to be played, especially with women who surpass their men in education, income, um, who just surpass their men. And now what happens is, I think that when you have those cases where the woman runs circle around the man that she's decided to be with, she's then told, or she feels as though she has to, in a way, put herself down, put herself down in order to kind of lift him up. So I can't do too much bragging. I really can't give it to the kids like I really want to give it to the kids and let the girls know that when it comes to this sport, I am the Beyonce of gymnastics. I can't give the girls that much because the truth of the matter is my man is not the Jay-Z of football. You see what I'm saying? So like if Jay-Z or Beyonce came out, and I'm using them as an example because they're both great at what they do. Jay-Z is a great rapper. Beyonce is a great singer. But I'll give Jay-Z this much. When he does talk about Beyonce, he gonna hype Beyonce up past the sky, okay? Right? So if Jay-Z or Beyonce came out and said, we're both good at what we do. We know that they're trying to be humble. We know that they ain't trying to, they don't want to really toot their horn that much. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what it is, right? So I think what happens is these women, some of you, no shade, get with these men who at a very who are very girl below mediocre, average at best. And you're this exceptional being. But you can't, especially in front of him or in front of other folk, really stand in you being this exceptional woman because you're with this average man, maybe even below average. So I think Simone Biles is now doing what I think a lot of women and men are taught, right? You don't emasculate your man in public. You got to make sure your man feel like a man. I'm still trying to figure out how a woman is going to make a man feel like a man. Either you feel like a man or either you don't. So this is the clip, and I want y'all to listen to what Simone Biles had to say in this clip, okay? And then I'm going to just listen.
I mean, it's a lot. Fail, right? Yes. Who do you think is the better athlete in the house? I think we're good at our own sports. We've tried.
Stop right there. I'm going to stop right there, and then we're going to start over. She says, I think we're good at our own sports. You have this woman. As soon as you put her name in, this is the first thing that comes up on the Google. All right? It says Simone Ariane Biles Owens is an American artistic gymnast, the most decorated gymnast in history. She is widely considered the greatest gymnast of all time. Her 7 Olympic gymnast medals are 9th most of all time and tied with Shannon Miller for the most of a U.S. gymnast. When you Google Simone Biles, they got stunts, girl flips and kicks and splits named after her. But she can't say that. She has to get in an interview and say that we're both good. No, you're not. That man scored his first touchdown, I think, this year. Or either last year. He has 1 touchdown underneath his belt, tied to his name. Simone Biles is not good. Simone Biles is past greatness, okay? And the simple fact that she has to sit her black ass in an interview and reduce everything that she has accomplished down to just being, oh, we're both good at what we do. Like I said, at the end of the day, no one will remember, unless her husband turns into the Michael Jordan, the Kobe Bryant, LeBron James of football within the next couple of years, no one is going to ever remember that man's name. And when it's all said and done, they're always going to remember him as Simone Biles' husband. No one will ever refer to Simone Biles as Jonathan's wife. Because she's so great at what she does. So, girl, Simone is the type of person that if she took her husband to the family, to the work, to the company party, to the Christmas work party, girl, he's gonna leave mad. He gonna leave upset. Because people start asking you what you do, right? He mad because they should know what he does. So what do you do? I'm a football player. Oh, what team do you play for? Oh, what's your position? Oh, okay, I've never heard of you, buddy. But good luck. He gonna leave mad because don't nobody know who he is. All right, let's finish the clip.
Correct? Yes. Who do you think is the better athlete in the house? I think we're good at our own sports. We've tried to pin each other against on like different.
And I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna let it play one more time. I'm sorry. I also don't want to be too removed from reality. I get that she not gonna get out there and be like, girl, I'm the better athlete. I'm about to say something that's gonna sound real problematic. Girl. And I'm not saying this is the case for every situation, but I think this is I think I can almost understand why certain people only want to date certain people on their caliber. I almost understand why sometimes it's important to date someone, marry someone who has their own stuff going on, where you don't have to dim your light in order to kind of like make sure a light shines on them. Because let's say Simone Biles, who is the Beyonce of her sport, dated someone who was a Jay-Z of their sport. Then it won't be none of this. You know what I'm saying? It won't be any of this. It won't be any of this. And then she wouldn't have to get out there and say, we're both good at we're both good at our sports. Well, we know that's a bold-faced lie. Girl, there's nothing good about you, girl. Nothing good about what you've accomplished. Okay, I'm letting it play through this time for real. Y'all know I started talking.
All right. Yes. Who do you think is the better athlete in the house? I think we're good at our own sports. We've tried to pin each other against on like difficulty, ability, and all of that stuff. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, gymnastics is harder if he agrees or not. Wow. Yeah, that's a nice politician answer, but here's the truth. I'm not trying to stir anything up in that house. I know your name. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. I know your name. You know what I'm saying? So let's go back. Let's go back to what you just said, which is that gymnastics is much harder. Sounds like this has been a household fight for some time. You want to get into it now? Maybe we clear it up. We fought over it a couple times, and then we vowed once we got married we wouldn't talk about it again. But it keeps coming up every time. But he has done my workout in the gym, and he could barely do it. And then I went to their NFL workout, and I crushed it. A lot of shots. Fire. Shots fired. She's.
Girl, it's this game that y'all have chosen. Y'all have chosen to participate in this game. It's like the land of delusional, the land Candyland, right? The land of Delulu. We're gonna call it the land of Delulu, right? And y'all have decided to participate in this game. And then you have some of us who are choosing not to participate, right? We may be the referees, right? We may be a spectator, right? But we don't want to participate in that way. And I think Simone Biles, like a lot of other women and men, are choosing to play this game, the land of Delulu, where again you have this woman who's exceptionally great at what she does. There's probably not even a word to describe how great she is at what she does. Who has now decided to date this man who is mediocre at his job, right? And she can't come out and really kind of like stand in her shit and really low key kind of big her own self up without having to worry about how it's going to make her man feel, how it's going to make her man look. Now, in all honesty, can some of these questions get a tad bit messy? Yes. We have to be honest. Is it a tad bit messy to say who's the better athlete between you and your husband, right? But I think that's where it goes into play. That girl, maybe if you would have dated on your level, then it wouldn't have. Like, ain't nobody gonna ask if Michael Jordan and say, for example, I don't know, nobody's asking Jay-Z and Beyonce who's the greatest. They're gonna say they're both great. Now Jay-Z gonna say Beyonce is the greatest, but we all know they're both great. I just look back and be looking at y'all like, not y'all, but y'all. I'll be like, ooh, I know y'all got a headache. I know y'all be tired. I know y'all are tired of having to. I remember watching The Real one time, and Jeannie, y'all told me how to say her name. Jeannie May. That's her name. Jeannie May. The one who's, I guess, getting a divorce from Jeezy. I remember this was at the beginning of The Real. I never really got into The Real. It was, but I remember I was like flipping through my TV. I didn't have cable at the time, and it was on. And I think I was like, let me just see what they're talking about. And I remember her saying when she was, married to that white man, that when things kind of are looking up for her, she's having these moments in her career where things are going great. She felt like she couldn't go home and share them with her husband because his career, things in his professional life may not have been going the way that things are going for her. And I'm just like, that is so sad. You can't even go home and share these moments with your partner because they genuinely won't be happy for you because they're not where they want to be professionally. And I feel like that's what's going on with Simone. Girl, you can't even really just be happy about the things that you've accomplished because of the nigga who you got at home. And then he comes out and makes it seem as though, oh, I'm the catch. You can't even catch the football. Okay. And when you do, you ain't getting in the end zone. Whatever position you play. Okay? Whatever position you play, girl. I know y'all have a headache. This back and forth. This I can't do this. This, oh, I know to make my man feel like a man. If he ain't got no money or no job, I gotta slide him my credit card or my debit card. Well, I know I just hit a few of y'all with that one. Because I don't want nobody to think he broke, even though he broke. Even though he might even just be in between jobs. Just got laid off. But some y'all still choose to play the game. I'm going to play this game. And then this is the gag that really gets me. When you have motherfuckers like me who say, girl, what are you doing? What are y'all doing? And then all of a sudden we become the enemy, right? All of a sudden it's, whatever, 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 whatever. You ain't got no man, you don't know. Why are you talking about it? You ain't in a relationship, you don't know. You don't know nothing. Stay out of married folk business. But girl, I don't have to have a man. I don't have to be in a relationship in order for me to pinpoint and point out a job ass relationship. Girl, like I don't have to do drugs to know it's bad for you, baby. I don't need no crackhead to tell me don't do it. Cause you know why? Cause I heard you should do it. I heard you should do it. Right? I don't have to be in a marriage. I don't have to be in a relationship for me to look across the room and know that yours is fucked up. Girl, with these contacts on, girl, I got 20/20 vision. Okay. But y'all want to come out, not y'all, but there are people out there who want to come out and discuss their relationships and do these interviews. And then when we clock the T and say, girl, then all of a sudden the people who are choosing not to participate in the bullshit, then that's when we become the enemy. Because we're choosing not to play this game. We're choosing to say, girl, you sound dumb. But you really want us to say, girl, I know that's right, girl. I know that's right. Girl, that's your man, girl. That's your husband. You got to stand up for your husband. That's what y'all want us to say. And because we're choosing not to say that, we're refusing not to say that, then again, here we go. Oh, girl, you don't know nothing, girl. You're the enemy, girl. Shut up. You dumb. You crazy. You don't know shit. Girl, I know a fool when I see one. I know somebody behaving foolishly when I see one. I know someone who's downing themselves when I see it. Y'all keep playing the game. I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna be the referee. Flag, flag on the play. Flag on the play. Girl, I don't know what you're doing, girl. Try again. The game is over. Okay? I'm gonna be the referee. Cause I don't wanna play. I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna be the judge and the jury. Case closed, motherfucker. Okay? Yeah. It's a game. It's a game. It's a game. And when I say it's a game with the gays, it's a game with the straights, it's a game. And people want you to play in the game. And when you choose not to participate, girl, they get mad at you. It's the same way. It's the same way in the gay community. When you choose not to live in the land of Delulu, girl, when you choose not to live in, girl, this love world, girl. I'm not saying that some of you don't have that love, because I know for a fact some of you do. But there are also, I feel like there's a large group of people out there who know that they are laying down with an average nigga compared to themselves, and they don't want anyone to know that the nigga is average, right? So they try their hardest to make sure that we think that they're not what we know that they are. Okay? And when we call it out, it's like, oh my God, y'all just trying to put down a black man. Oh my God, that is so wrong. Oh my God, that's a husband and a wife. Oh my God. Well, guess what? They should have stayed where they was at. Played the game, girl, girl, at their address and not let everybody else in. Like I read the comment last night, somebody said on Twitter, y'all mad at us when, girl, all we did was clock it. When quiet as it's kept, we wouldn't even be having this conversation about Simone Biles or Jonathan Biles if Jonathan Biles would have kept his mouth closed. That's the real that's the real gag. Nobody was talking about Simone Biles or her husband until her husband decided to come out and want to impress the other niggas. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I got this little bitch. She want me, dog. That's how he sounded. He sounded just like them niggas who be at the barbershop, who be wanting to impress the other niggas. Yeah, man. This is this is a little shawty. You know, a little shawty, man. She chasing me, dog. Yeah, dog. She drove it. She drove to see me, dog. That's how he sounded. She drove to see me. You know? Yeah, man. I was like, man, she cute. She cute. You know, she came to see me, and yeah, you know, that's how he wanted. He wanted to impress. He wanted to impress the niggas. And the whole time we looking like, who the fuck is this? Who is that? Her husband. Oh, what he do? Oh, yeah, he the catch. Oh, okay. And then here she come. Here she in the corner just cheesing. Cause she got a man. She got a man. She got a man, and that's the end goal. Come hook or come crook. The end result is to have a man. And when you got a man, and then compared to those who don't have one, don't want one, if they say something about the setup, then all of a sudden it's you just mad because you ain't got no man. All of a sudden it's, oh girl, you shut up because you ain't got no man. Girl. When quiet as it's kept, girl, the nigga you got, you shouldn't want him. If we gonna be honest about it. Girl. Because clearly it ain't hard to get one at all. Okay? Anyways. And now you gotta go out here and literally, girl, do kicks, flips, cartwheels, and splits to try and make sure that people think, girl, your man is, girl, the top NFL player of all time. And we know it's a lie. Girl. We're both good at what we do. Girl, no, you're not. Girl. No, you're not. 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 I'm done talking about Simone Biles and Jonathan Biles, girl. It is what it is. That's her man. She love him, girl. She gotta be married to him. I don't give a damn. But like I said, girl, I'm gonna call it out. I'm gonna call out the fuck shit when I smell. When I smell the fuck shit, when I see the fuck shit, I'm calling out the fuck shit. Period. Girl. Anyways, I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.